Dungeon masters are part of the intrigue system. Isn't that what we're doing? Isn't the whole, I thought that's what we've been doing was the intrigue system. They have no use in fortress mode, but they do a lot with the intrigue system. Then what the balls am I been trying to do? How do you find the vampire? I think the captain of the guard system already has the yak bone. He doesn't even show up. He doesn't even show up in my military equipment system. Oh, blockaded tundras. He does. I'm an idiot. Does anyone remember what the yak bone thing was? Onal tossed? It was onal tossed. All right. There you go. He is assigned the yak bone Warhammer. Using the justice system is how. The justice system is garbage. What happened to every interrogation I already asked for? Okay, there they are. All right, here he is on the job. All right, now he's training up our miners. He's not interrogating anything. First thing first, got to make sure we have no one left in the base that can work. I'm already happy with this. I am already pleased with this system. Who is fighting? Giant rat is fighting. Where is a giant rat fighting? What is a giant rat fighting? Giant rat is fighting a cave crawler, so it's nothing to do with me. So now I need to make up I need to invent and design a gigantic honking jail system for like 50 of the dwarves at once, or else they will all die. Well, we proved this before. The stockpile didn't even work correctly the last time I did this. You get a justice, you get a justice, you get a justice, you all get a justice. Yay. I mean, bone is less dense than iron, right? This is fine. Some say, man, these justice systems don't get along. Because think about it. Think about how long we've been ignoring people making demands. Think about how many stupid, insane demands we've been ignoring. Now he's going to beat criminals. We filled up our prison. Time to start laying out the beatings. See if everyone dies. Because remember, this also causes every single loyalty cascade. So half the base is about the Civil War now if they see him do this. All right, that was not light. He exploded in blood. What the shit? What the fuck was that? Well, Ghostword doesn't worry about being depressed now. He's gonna bleed out. Oh my God. The justice system is borked. What the balls? Where's Ghostword? All right, let's read what he just did to our legendary crafter. Left ankle, ligament bruised, tendon bruised, tissue smashed apart, left foot bruised, left knee bruised, tendon smashed, leg bruised, spine bruised, that's what I like. Bruised, ligament bruised, upper front teeth missing. Cannot stand, inability to grasp, and trouble breathing. Spinal injury, just fucking crippled the man, so he's dead now. And he's on to his next victim. Huzzah. This is so much better than having a vampire. Now he's going to finally do interrogations. Nope, screw that. We don't want to interrogate now. Now we're about harvesting plants. Oh, now we're going to interrogate him. We just decided maybe we want to, in fact, interrogate him. Adamantine Warhammer. Wheels are already bone. Like, I'll give him adamantine if that's, like, screw it. That just sounds funny, but like, we already had bone. You shouldn't be able to do that much damage with bone. He's god tier. Fucking, he walked up to Ghostword and Ghostword saw him, was like, please kill me. He's like, oh my Washindaru. You're going to live just so you can suffer. I'll make an Adamantine Warhammer. I will do that shit right now. Here comes the Adamantine Warhammer. Oh yeah, the fight report for that. That's Domine, right? He didn't even use the hammer. The survivalist punches the Weaver's Guild in the lower body with his right hand, punches him in the right upper leg, punches. Force has been bruised, punches. He doesn't even use the hammer. All that was with his hands. That's the justice system. I'll assign him the Adamantine hammer. He's not gonna use it. He's just gonna go up to the dude and just be like, snap the neck. He's just gonna go behind him and like just yank his neck until he snaps and dies. They don't even use what I assign them. This is what the justice system is. You see a dude working somewhere, you just start fucking mugging him. No, he's not even one of my soldiers. Domine has just now been brought into the military. And it's not even the military, he's captain of the guard. If we go into military and look up Domine, he has no skills. He has nothing. The only problem is he's very fucking strong. Domine's a roided out asshole. He's not gonna use the damn hammer. I'll make him one. I'll waste it. It's not even wasting. I've got hundreds, but I'll make him a fucking Addy Warhammer. You know what he's gonna do? He's gonna go hank. Well, this isn't good enough. Give me that leg and just like grab the shin and grab the fucking thigh and just force it to overextend. And he's just gonna be like, just snap the knee off or something. You see this hammer? I'm gonna beat you without it. Sean Man TV died. Let me guess. Was there punishment? The Glazer scratches Yetin. That's old. When do we hit? 18th of Opal. I don't know why he died. All of his reports were from the 18th of Opal. Is today the 18th of Opal? Is there an Etten? How does his report say Etten on the 18th of Opal? The Glazer punches the Etten in the right leg with his... Oh, it's on the bottom. 16th, 17th of Opal. Same thing. Oh, no, that's last year. All right, what is today? 17th of Opal, 245. This is started today. The minor punches in the head. Stands up, the minor punches him. Yeah, because now they're angry. So now they're just punching each other. The minor punches the Ashburner in the neck with her left hand, and the neck explodes in an unrecognizable mess. Here we go. So who just died? Sean Man TV's dead. Yep, I told you. And if I type in fix loyalty cascade, no, genuinely that one might have just been because of a tantrum. I don't think it's a full-blown loyalty cascade yet. However, this always happens. Everyone gets bitchy because their friends are getting imprisoned and beaten to death. And then everyone sees everyone else fighting, and then they all civil war. It just takes you having justice. Everyone should know justice is apparently not for the dwarves. Don't worry though, his mood has ended. Meanwhile, the other miner, the one not in the mood, or not angry, is very thirsty and also very injured, and no one is bringing this man booze. Why are we not bringing him booze? I don't know, because it's from the booze pile, and this entire pile has been borked since day one. All right, I'm about to, hold on. Confirming, this pile has prepared food. This pile has drink plants. This gives the 30 and 57. And this is 57. So something is wrong with this pile over here, since this pile never works. I'm straight up gonna delete this pile. And that pile. I'm going to create a new food pile. This food pile only allows drinks. And this food pile gives to that food pile. Just work, please. All right, someone grabbed it. So I think we fixed the pathfinding to the pile now. And everyone's grabbing booze. Was the issue at the tavern that the fucking booze pile didn't work? Look at everyone grabbing booze. What the fuck? Are you kidding me? The whole time the tavern hasn't been working was because none of these idiots could figure out how to grab booze? What is going on right now with all this booze? Where is it going and coming from? What is going on with this? They shouldn't need to shuffle the booze around. Storing item in stockpile. They're storing booze in it, supposedly. But now he's construct. Where did was the were those all empty barrels? Did I just fix the fucking tavern somehow? What the fuck just happened? I don't understand. I don't know, something happened. There's no barrel allowed in the jail pile. That could be a problem. But they grabbed one earlier to bring it down here, I thought. Yeah, he got a drink. Someone brought a drink down. I don't know what the fuck they did, but they did. Yeah, look, there are people in the tavern now. My brain kind of literally hurts right now. I'm not going to lie. Did it just say Grogrin in custody? Oh no, Grogrin. What happened to you, buddy? Where is this man dragging Grogrin? The jail's over there. Where is he dragging him? Can you leave Grogrin alone, please? Where are you going with him? Now he's... Did you drag him to his own room? Was he on house arrest? He dragged him to Domine's office and then let him drink. The fuck just happened? Now Curses 18 is in trouble because he's being dragged, says he's being incarcerated, that's what it said, in custody. So where is he bringing him? What the fuck is this justice? I don't understand what's going on. What is he doing? Domine's just grabbing people and forcing them to look at his room. Why? Hey, look at my room. I got a farm in it. Don't you wish you could have a farm in your room? Get the fuck out of here. Oh, that's how he does interrogations. Okay. That's interrogation. Then what was... But it's not like an official office. He's dragging him to his personal dining room. It's like good cop, bad cop, but he's just sitting there. He's like, look at this. Look at my farm. I can just pluck from and eat it. You know, good boys and girls, they get their own farms. Maybe I put a good word up to hire so you can get your own farm. Want a plump helmet or two? Better start talking. Like, what the fuck is this system? Gaze upon my shrubbery and no sadness, for yours shall not be as great. Okay. This is what we're doing now. This is our life. All right, I'm not wanting to breach yet. I'm gonna want my miners to channel this down so I can floor it off already. Not even that one. So I can floor it off, and then I'll channel once on each side so that all the magma can be connected. Now, what did he learn? He didn't learn a damn thing, probably. Justice. It just says interviewed. Or do you mean hit counterintelligence? I have 4 actors. Does this mean I know what are these the ones I interviewed? No, I don't want to interview that man again. Can I just order everyone to be interviewed? Do I really have to go like piece by piece? My God. Just interview everyone. Can I do like a management thing? Like if less than 5 people scheduled for interview, interview more people for schedule. Schedule more people for interview. Okay, I'm going to set some red dyed alpaca thread to start making a giant collage in my room of conspiracy at this fort. Here's the problem. You can do that. You know what you're going to figure out? You're not going to find a conspiracy. You're just going to redraw everyone's family trees. You're not going to get anything out of this. You're going to learn the secret of Stephen's incarnations. They were all the same Stephen the whole time. All right, I'll let them do that. Hopefully the justice system has already amused itself. I don't even know what killed them. So I can't even say who gets these punishments. They either already happened or won't happen or what have you. Disorderly conduct. Someone hurt a stray dog. Bastards. Bastards. Secret of the Ghost Lords and Phantom Table ownership and how Stephen's his own... Probably Stephen's his own grandpa. We don't want to get into that. Doom, doom, doom. Doom, doom, doom. All right. All right. I want a door at the interrogation room. The interrogation room's his own. He already has a door. I'm gonna reject that just so I can refund you your costs because I can't do anything. He's literally interrogating people in his own office or his own bedroom. Oh, you're right. There is no door. All right, I'll give you that one. You should have just had a door to begin with. What is going on with the doors, by the way? Just order like 10 rock doors. All right, that is going to be handled. So I'm going to mark that as complete already. The windo's never getting done. Did we make the potash? Not justice. We do have one solitary potash. Huzzah. Build furnace, magma kiln. Using that very same obsidian block, make a magma kiln. I mean, yeah, sure, if you want. That can be at the end of the stream. I'm not sure how much we're gonna be able to get out of it, though. You have to remember, it seems to generate a bunch of dwarves from nothing. We're really far from our fort. Uh-oh, Coca Koala 5 can't eat because he's being interrogated. He dragged him out of Coca Koala 5's own little special room. It's amazing. No, this is my private domicile and you are not welcome. While we are here, and I'm thinking about it, let us check out the depression level of a Mr. I've forgotten his name. He got beat the crap out of. What was his name again? Weaver's Guild. Ghostword. Ghostword has gotten better. He's at 99,800 stress. It's way better than 100,000. All right, we got some more pulse again. But not all of them have hatched, so we'll have to wait. There's more. How many does that bring us up to, I wonder? Turkeys. Not bad, but we could have better. I want to hear more warbles. Beat him out of his depression. So someone had suggested that. Put a very nice artifact in his thing or in the prison. Oh, there is a diseased animal running around. And then over time, perhaps he would be happy. I should have floored over the entirety of the Uwu room just to stop those plants poking through when the water's low. Very annoying. This is true. I mean, yeah, there's definitely regularly now more people in there. So I'm guessing before, with whatever the hell that glitch was, that the stuff in here, like the bottles, were a separate stockpile but were empty and not getting refilled by this. So it said the tavern had no booze. I'm thinking, now that I've done it as one, even if this one is empty in this particular line, that stockpile is the same as this stockpile, so it should be fine. The food one seemed to work before because it brought the food down. So I'm going to assume that the food stockpile doesn't have whatever that glitch is. Experiencing emotional shock. Emotional. That's right. We need to we should have been building. We have more coffins on the way. We need to put these down before that ghost comes back and just kills everyone for no reason. Ooh. Ooh. You cheated at bingo. I'm here to snap your neck. Snap. I enter. What the hell just happened? Somehow I entered armor standing mode. Not armor standing, armor stand. If I place in the left stockpile as well, maybe more people will come? Well, no, I don't think so. The left stockpile works. We know this because the left stockpile brought food down here earlier. That was the one thing that did work, was that it brought down food. So we know the left stockpile is working fine. Besides that, we have like 13,000 food, so it's just generally there's a lot of it. I mean, make a hole? What do you mean? I'm gonna laugh if the first person in here is like, I hate turtles. Because it's an NPC, so we don't really know. I feel so good. Do you hate turtles? She detests purring maggots. We're fine. Hold on. You repentant after being confined. More poults have hatched. More little turkey babies. Are they all hatched? Not yet. What do we have for animals? 25. All right, we're above 20 for all of them. I'm gonna start opening the floodgates. Now we can start grabbing their eggs and shit and butchering some of the babies. Where are the babies going? What the where are all, like a fucking plague of locusts? Where are you going? You're supposed to stay around your parents, you idiots. Am I crazy? I thought that the babies were automatically assigned or by default follow their parents, so they didn't just run that amok. The KV pups don't do that. The KV pups stay in their little, they stay in their cage. The KV pups do not need to be microed like this. What is up with turkeys? Why did turkeys be bad? Caps lock was on. There's one KV pup. We'll assign the KV pup. Because we're constantly having KV babies. Yeah, the rest of these are just assigned by default. Why the hell do turkeys get to ignore this rule? Is that a rule that only mammalian brains are programmed to follow?
Things are made new.
Flee, my pretties. Like, what the shit? Because here, you know what the problem is now? 100%. Like reverse plague rats. We're gonna drag them back. One of them's gonna step in whatever the hell the dog stepped in, and they're gonna spread it to all the turkeys. And all of our sweet, delicious turkey meat is gonna be a festering, rotting pile of crap as they just bleed everywhere. That's what's gonna happen now. Doo-doo. May I have a pet? I can't give you a pet. That's why it's not even in the requisition at all. You can say this person's allowed to have one, but I can't force a pet upon you. Unless you're talking about like having one trained as a work pet. Even then, that's just crazy and the animal wouldn't work right. Uh-oh. Well, that turkey hen's dead. Cage in your room? Yeah, there's that. Like, I could cage a turkey in your room, but it wouldn't be like, by game mechanics, it would not be your pet. How? Why does everyone keep trying to do that? That's not going to work. You're insane. Someone wanted to chain up a bee earlier. Thanks for the reminder. Look, I'll do it. I'll do it just to prove you wrong. Aren't you the one with the bird in your room? No, that's Hellfire. You're the one with the statue in your room. I'll put a cage in here and I'll assign the bees to it. We're not gonna get bees in your cage. It doesn't make sense. Yeah, I saw that, but that clearly had to have been like a mistype or a glitch or something. You cannot just put bees in a cage. That doesn't make sense. You'd get them in your eyes. First of all, you just get them in your eyes. No one wants the bees in their eyes. Why did this one not get smooth? Weird. What is with this weird batch of things that aren't really quite smooth? Are we good everywhere else? All right, I'm putting the cage in your thing. When this goes wrong, I'm taking your points still. I just want you to know this. What about a statue of bees? The bees are in a cage. I don't think you can do that relationship. Like, are in. How's Dwarf Fortress today? Noob here. Dwarf Fortress is fantastic today. 10 out of 10. Soon, and by soon I mean whenever it comes out by Dwarf Fortress standards. It's not really soon. But it is going to be releasing on Steam. There'll be a Dwarf Fortress premium version. And the graphics of it are already looking fucking sweet. I've done one video on that in particular, and I'm trying to release a second video on that, but I'm having issues with some specialists that I've been trying to use to help me with it. So that video's been delayed, though it has been recorded. There have been a lot of changes. Trying to remember all the minutia of the changes that have happened is going to be a bit extreme. Like, if you have a detail you wish to ask about, I could probably answer that. It'd be easier than coming off the top of my head of something. Right now, we're waiting for a cage to be brought down to one of the viewers' bedrooms so we can try to see if we can trap bees in it. And either this is gonna go woefully wrong or be hilariously stupid. Bees in a cage. All right, here's your cage. I'm going to assign the 16,746 bees to this. I do not think this is going to work. Because there's no such thing as like a bee. There's not a bee entity creature. It's just a made-up thing. Come on, bees. It's not gonna work. Why do you think you're just gonna be able to put bees in a cage? I don't even know how to tell if bees are coming to here. Has anyone got cage a creature as a job? Detail wall, collect webs, rest, pick up, construct. What are all these construction jobs? Oh, those are the doors. I don't think I see anything about... I don't think I see anything about putting animals in a cage. They are assigned to it, but they ain't in it. And I don't think anyone's gonna grab that. There's nothing to grab. I haven't worked with bees. I get to the point where I see an elf, kill it, then suffer from purple clouds and restart. Orion D. If I could be so presumptuous. Should be. I know my link doesn't work. I gotta fix that. Slash. Do you have an animal trainer? The animal trainer is not going to let me have bees. It's not going to let you cage a bee. That link worked fine this time, right? Yes. I have a College of Dwarfology series that helps with a lot of the mechanics in the game, like individually just focuses on this is how this mechanic works. Thank you for following Orion D&D 1212. Miasma is just because it's inside. That can be avoided if the area isn't, or no, not inside, but below ground. As long as the area is above ground, you cannot generate miasma, which is the purple clouds. And shortened answer, if you just channel down and then cover it with a floor, you count as being above ground, so you won't have purple clouds. And it won't, like, negatively affect your dwarves. No one's bringing these bees over. From the wiki, bees show up in the list of creatures that can be assigned to a cage, but the dwarves will not start the task, and it will not be shown in the jobs list. Yes, because it can't. Now there's a dead cat. So that's what I was trying to say. There's no such thing as bees in Dwarf Fortress. When they're putting an animal in, right? Like they show up in the list because they count, they have the animal tag. But when you grab a dog, right? When you grab a dog, it goes, oh, this dog. When you look at the bees, they're given numbers because Toady is very detailed, but there's not a this dog. There are these bees. So what the game would try to do is either grab it as one contiguous unit, which it doesn't do really well. It does a splitting like command, but that's just like taking half the numbers. It's set to take half of this number and then grow the numbers back up. You're not trying to like grab a bee in the list of bees. That would never work. I'm marking that when it's finished, just because I told you I would. I told you, crazy bastards, you're not getting bees. Like, the game doesn't have the right call for that to make any sense. Which reminds me, has anyone been reading or seeing any of the horrible programming that is in the Yandere simulator, Yandir simulator, however you want to pronounce it? I love some of those mistakes. They're so goofily bad they giggle me. They giggle me fiercely. All right, we made potash. We need to go down below near the adamantine to try to make pearl ash. Now, what job is it to make pearl ash? Whatever it is, we have it. It's active. This game is unplayable. We demand individualized bees. Hell, the balls. You would end up with a coin issue. Like how hard it is to get a coin. I know it's possible, but that's because it's a smaller number. But how hard is it to get a coin out of a stack of coins? Like there's one very specific interaction or a couple specific interactions that'll get you individualized coins. You can't just order a coin individually to be smelted. But conversely, the game also doesn't know what to do when they're individualized. That's why you end up getting infinite loops where you can glitch the system and generate more money than more metal than what went into it. Because it's not designed in certain cases for things to be individualized when the unit that it's normally done is in fact when the unit that's normally done is stacks. And that's what a bee is. A bee is a creature that is a stack. All right, we now have pearl ash. So going back up to the glass maker, I want clear glass window, because this is a request I've been trying to do since it was requested. Clear glass window. I want a statue of Stephen Robert IV, Stephen Robert living 1/5, and 16,762 bees. Stephen Robert IV looks confused. Stephen Robert V looks confused. The bees are laughing in his room or in his tomb. You are a madman. I'll do it. Statue details. What is the, what are, okay, hold on. I don't even know, I don't think I know who these ones are. Specify a new image, historical figure, Steven. Quake Humor was the 4th. I'm guessing Mirror Touched is the 5th. Quake Humor. And then Creature. Bees. Honeybee, because we have to be specific, and that's what we're talking about. How many honeybees? 16,762 honeybees. Stephen Robert is confused. Confused is on here, right? I thought we had confused on here. Oh, looks confused, not is confused. The 4th was Quake Humor. He is confused. Action and relationships. Stephen Robert Mirrored Torch looks confused. And then the bees are laughing. Where is laughing? There's an image of, I'm about to sneeze. Corona. Stephen Robert LaFord Mirror Touched the Dwarf and Quake Humor. Stephen Robert 4 looks confused. Stephen Robert 4 looks confused. The 16,762 bees are laughing. Called the Ripe Rocks. All right, there you go. When that is built, I will get it into a room somewhere. Bless you. Hold on, those were the ones by me, my I tier for some reason. You ever sneeze so hard you sneeze out your ear, your tear duct, your ear eye tear, your tear duct. All right, so that hallway got finished. I love these statues. There's Mazaret of us. In the end, I get what I wanted, bees. All right. Did that statue get built? No. What if I promote it? Like, do this statue now. I sneeze so loud I deafen myself. Did the vampire die? I haven't seen anyone get drained of blood. You have to remember, that vampire actually drains blood really slowly. But yes, he might have been in the military and died. That'd be funny. That'd be, what was that creature? What was it that was killing us all? It was a gas creature, right? A gas forgotten beast. That'd be funny if it killed our vampire. Gas crab, that's what it was. It was a crab. Well, no one's died from the hammering. Remember, the first one that got hammered was... I keep forgetting his name, the Depressed Man. Why did I forget his name again? I should know his name. He's literally the #1 name that I say for this base. Because everything bad happens to this poor bastard. Depresso. Who's Depresso? Ghostword. He was the first one that got hammered. And he's been healed. Except for his teeth are missing. It was a lot of bruises, but remember, the thing we were worried about is the bruising was on the spine. So he lost the ability to stand and grab things. But it was only bruising. Once the bruising went down, he was able to walk and shit again. But also, we wanted to switch him over from that artifact to the Adamantine Hammer, right? Adamantine Warhammer for our justice system. You can hit people and go, heh heh, It can make like little beepy noises, little squeaky. All right, that statue got built, I believe. And I'm going to remove this cage. And we'll remove that cage. We don't need that cage in there. I am going to build a statue in the office of Stephen Robert IV and his many, many bees. All right, Outside Dwarf Forge again. Think I should do better this time. I'll be lurking. All right, don't forget to ask questions if you got some questions. We are here to be helpful. I still think it's a shame that we can't build wooden training hammers. Do you have a dwarf before you go, Orion D? Orion D&D? Alright, I'm gonna mark, assuming that's the right statue, I'm gonna mark that as complete already. You said you wanted a window. Was that ever built? Where are windows? Glass window. Needs window. I feel like he's holding it. Clear glass window. We have done it. We have done the completely possible. If you're not me, we have made a clear glass window. Thank you for following Rototo. I'm gonna say Rototo. Thank you so much for following Rototo.
Thank you so much.
Welcome to the stream. Have you gotten yourself a dwarf, and do you have questions? I still mostly remember the serial number on my rifle from basic training because of Leet Speak, and no one else had any clue what the hell I was talking about. They thought I was crazy because I kept saying that my gun was toilet, and they thought I was bonkers. Eldritch is stumbling obliviously. Dwarf number 10 for Orion D&D. We have merchants? How long have we had merchants? Shit, they're elves. How am I supposed to piss them off? Quick trader, get there. I want to steal some shit. All right, you got dwarf number 10. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You are a fishing dwarf. We don't have much fishing for a part of the year, but if we do, you will be the guy getting our fish. Orion, D&D, 1212. If you have a little bit of patience in you, if you give it a little bit of time, because we need to wait for the description pages to get your name in. Oh, I can remember Orion. If I just say your name is Orion, I can remember Orion. If you need me to try to remember your full name, you have to give me time for it to go through the windows. What is inactive? Who is inactive the citizen? What the hell is going on? What? That was weird. All right. Orion D&D. You are semi-new to the base. You have a lot of passing acquaintances, but no true friends yet. You do already have a pet, a blue peacock, and you pray to Meldal. Most often takes the form of a female dwarf and associated with wisdom and scholarship. You last recently thought you should always tell the truth. Orion is very strong and agile, but is slow to heal and remarkably flimsy. Orion likes olivine, gold, red spinel, warhammers, backpacks, traction benches, scepters, buzzards for the striking red face, and the sound of the Queen of Aquamarine, and the sight of the Sheena cavorting. When possible, he prefers to consume alligator and artichoke wine, and he absolutely detests mosquitoes. He has an amazing spatial sense, a great affinity for language, great intuition, a great deal of patience, good creativity, and a good kinesthetic sense. But he has poor empathy and little natural inclination towards music. He dreams of mastering a skill someday. There you go, Ryan. No. I mean, close. You're actually mostly close. Yep. You basically had it right. I always forget if the last one was a 7 or a 3 now, but at the time, because the NCOs would get on to you, they would like try to get you and train you, be like, oh, quick, what's your serial number? And I'd be like, oh. Because one did double duty as the I and the L because it was lowercase. So I'd be like, oh yeah, 701137. And I'm forgetting right now if it was like 7 or 3 at the end. And I was like, yeah, it's real easy because it's toilet. Everyone I tried explaining that to was like, the fuck are you talking? It's not toilet. I was like, no, it's toilet. It's not toilet. But it is though, it is toilet. Don't you see how it's toilet? No, it's not toilet. Cyrilak has become a mason. I have to try to make a lot of pots just so I can see if I can get some meat out of those damn beehives. Yeah. That was how I remembered it. Well, I guess he's not dead. Whoever thought maybe we were good and he was gone. Nope, he has avenged himself for you thinking that he didn't exist. And he has now killed Alapega. So the vampire is still here. We have not been so lucky. All right, now we can start burying our dwarves again. Oh, what is this time? And a duck was found dead. The hell? Why is there blood everywhere? Oh, wait, that's right. There are interrogation reports. Interrogation report. Officer Domine reporting. Met with the subject, made intimidating remarks in order to elicit information. Subject was too afraid not to comply. Unfortunately, there was no good information. Met with subject, built rapport in order to elicit information. Subject naively complied. Unfortunately, no information was revealed. No information, no new information was revealed. Now, if there was no good information, what is no new information? Met with subject, attempting to build rapport in order to listen information. Subject spurned the value of cooperation and refused to listen despite being inclined to converse in the dwarf NPC's love of me. That I need to get my head out of the way. Hold on, everyone needs to just take this in. Remember, this is being written by Domine. I met with the subject, NPC Zuglargos. I attempted to build rapport with her in order to elicit information. She spurned the value of cooperation and refused to listen despite being inclined to converse and her love of me. Oh no, and the dwarf NPC's love of it? The fuck is he talking about? Someone loved me. Someone loved me, so I thought they would talk, but they didn't. I don't know why suddenly there's a different last name. How would that work if this is a different dwarf? Hold on, this made more sense before I noticed that there was a different last name. How does that make sense? That's the pop-up button. That's the... Either A, this is the same person, in which case, hey, did you do it? It's all right. You can tell me. After all, don't you find me sexy? Or this is someone else and he goes, hey, did you do it? You can tell me. After all, that friend of yours finds me sexy. Either way, it doesn't make sense. In retrospect, interrogator may have completely misjudged subject's character. My money is Ghostword being the vampire. That would be amazing. Alpega's passed me in the mountain forever. Are you going to steal from the elves? Will probably piss them off. I'm going to try to. Oh, my money's in Ghostword being the vampire. Well, what if I was a vampire and I killed my predecessor? Yes, everyone loves me. Interrogation complete. Here's my first question. How long do merchants stick around to trade? I missed it a few too many times. I'm just right after I get on my. I think it's like a season. So a couple, like 2-3 in-game months. It's all right if you miss trading with them. First of all, the more people you have around you, the more traders you're likely to have. That's why I think it might only be like 2 or 3 in-game months. It might not even be that long. It probably kind of is. But if you miss them once, you're not doomed. Like, even if you miss the first one, you're not completely doomed. Might be because that's her English name and the top is a dwarf name. That's true, but it still doesn't make sense. Hey, you tell me if you killed someone, right? After all. Aren't I sexy? No. He's depressed because he sucks. Get it? I get it. Hectic Hermit. Spurned the subject agreed for love of interrogator despite being an what the fuck? What is with him in love? Officer Domine reporting. Met with the subject. Wait, no, hold on. Hold on. I can make this better. No, not low volume, not low, no echo. And megaphone. There we go. We gotta make it sound like a little recording device. Officer Domine reporting. Met with the subject and built rapport in order to elicit information. Subject agreed to elicit information for the love of the interrogator, i.e. me, because I'm so sexy, despite being a natural loner, and spurned the value of cooperation. Unfortunately, no new pertinent information was revealed. Everyone must love Domine or despair. Officer Domine reporting. Winter of 245. Met with subject NPC Avandulul, also known as a Mind King, built rapport with the subject in order to elicit information, and the subject agreed for love of the interrogator, despite being a natural loner and spurning the value of cooperation. In the mid-autumn of 241, an unidentified creature as the human, the mercenary, Lumat Lobster Trammeled of the Sweet Kingdoms, corrupted the subject in order to have an agent in ScorchTrumpets. An unidentified creature met with the subject and made a threat. The plan worked. Subject revealed that in the mid-autumn of 241, subject plotted to steal the wilted fisher under the influence of an unidentified creature. The what? The fuck are they talking about? Met with subject, made flattering remarks in order to elicit information. Subject agreed that they loved me. Unfortunately, no other information was obtained. Met with the subject, made flattering remarks in order to elicit information. Subject agreed that they loved me, despite being unaffected by how much I said they looked good. Unfortunately, they didn't admit anything else other than how much they love me. Met with subject ghostword, built rapport in order to elicit information. Subject was naturally inclined to speak despite spurning the value of cooperation. Unfortunately, no new information was obtained. I don't understand these. These are fucking weird. Made subject naively complied, no new information. So we know about a plot, but the plot didn't do anything? Oh, the new gentleman. I still don't know how quietly to pronounce his name. Hold on. I'm gonna try to go extra nasally for this. Met with subject, Knight. Built rapport in order to elicit information. Knight was naturally inclined to speak despite spurning the value of cooperation. Knight admitted that in the midwinter of 241, an unidentified creature known as the Dwarf, the Poet, Dumed, Anguish, Smith of the Rating Mechanism, corrupted the subject in order to have an agent in ScorchTrumpets. An unidentified creature met with the subject and made flattering remarks. Subject spurned the law and agreed willingly, despite being unaffected by the comments and subject's distrust of an unidentified creature. Subject revealed that in midwinter of 241, subject plotted to steal the grieving virgin under the influence of an unidentified creature. So I'd like to point out all these agents is that one time that people came into the base and I said I didn't want them. This is why. I didn't even have this system going, and I knew that they were all evil bastards and should not be trusted. When a bunch of people show up at your door, you don't let them in. You just don't let them in. So what happens is it turns out they're trying to steal your grieving virgins. Whatever the hell that is. All right, so do I just keep doing the justice system? Who have I interrogated so far? I don't even see the old murder anymore. All right, who died to Alapega? Alapega got bloodied. Down, enter, and that's what I'm saying, guys. I need to get everyone set up in like a massive thing to be interrogated. Everyone must come forward. Tell me what you know about sucking the blood. And tell me, please, please do tell me in great detail, how much do you love me? I won't tell anyone else except for this weird little recording device that may or may not have interference. If you admit that you love me, I may let you off easy. All right, we'll let those go. And I see I've got a little blinking light that we've hit the hour mark. So for those of you who are watching this after I streamed it live on the YouTube archive, thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you guys next time.